It's Taylor time, and it's the season to eat, drink, and be merry. However, a lot of the traditional holiday cocktails are full of unnecessary sugars and calories. Recently, a Taylor Time viewer wrote in to see if we could suggest some new holiday cocktails that were low in calories but didn't compromise taste. So I invited Gabrielle, a mixologist from Flavor, a very chic bar and lounge here in Del Mar, California, to show us some new festive cocktails that are low in calorie but will impress your taste buds and your guests. What are you stirring up over here?
Okay, what I'm gonna start off with tonight is a little ginger pear martini. So it's perfect for this time of year. Pears are in season, fresh, delicious. You're just gonna take a couple slices of pear, throw it in a glass, piece of fresh ginger from ginger root, and just a few sprigs of mint here. And throw it right in there. You're just gonna give it a quick muddle. You muddle, just give it a quick little tap like this and kind of just infuse the flavors and we're good to go. And I will take the Grey Goose pear, please.
Okay.
Thank you. About 1.5 ounces of this, which is pretty much a full shot of the Grey Goose pear. There we go. And then I have actually squeezed some fresh lemon juice. So this is about 1 ounce of fresh lemon. Throw that in there as well. And instead of using sugar for this martini, like with a simple syrup, we are going to be using agave nectar. And I've actually watered down the agave nectar. You pour out about half and add water. So you're actually only getting about half the calories that it says on the back of the bottle. And you're going to do about 1 ounce of the agave nectar as well.
And for all our viewers out there, agave nectar is so much healthier than sugar because it has a lower glycemic index. So it's lower in calories, but it's also healthier.
Definitely.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a little ice in our shaker. Give it a little quick shake, just until it gets cold. And then we are going to strain it into our martini glass, garnished with a fresh slice of pear.
Wow, that looks great. It smells so good.
And as you can see, it's not quite finished. It's a little low, so we are gonna add sparkling water, which is a perfect way to cut down on the fruit juices and all those bad sugars.
And make it more low calorie, and I love the little green flecks in there. It looks very festive.
There you go.
And so let me ask you something before I taste this. Can all of these drinks be made without alcohol and taste just as good? Okay,
Absolutely.
good.
What you do is just add a slightly more lemon juice, just a little more agave, and a little more sparkling water, and there you go. And it's a perfect non-alcoholic cocktail.
Beautiful. It is amazing.
Okay.
It's so refreshing. I love it.
Good.
Okay, what do you got next?
All right, the next one we are going to do a seasonal take on the Skinny Girl Margarita. So for this one, we're just gonna take a little jalapeno. This is gonna be kind of a spicy seasonal margarita.
And jalapeno raises your metabolism. We're already getting skinny here.
Perfect. And then we're just going to muddle this jalapeno. Just give it a quick little tap like that. Taylor, I will take the tequila over there.
Okay. What kind of tequila do you recommend?
This is a Peligroso tequila. I like this for this drink because Peligroso means dangerous, and it's got a little spice to it. So you kind of have a dangerous, spicy margarita. And then cranberry juice.
Okay.
Thank you. And just about 1 ounce of that. And then about 3 pieces of fresh squeezed lime. And about 1/2 lime.
She does this so fast.
Gonna add a little ice to our margarita glass. And I've taken this margarita glass and rimmed it with a chili lime salt for that added kick. So just a little bit of extra spice. And that's optional as well. Absolutely. Okay. If you don't like spice, you can completely leave that out, just like you can leave out the jalapeno and make it just a cranberry skinny margarita.
But again, you're gonna burn calories if you put the jalapeno because it does raise your metabolism.
Exactly. So again, little Pellegrino. So this is kind of replacing the sour mix that would be in a normal margarita.
Yeah,
which
tell
gives
us how many
calories.
It's
around 700 calories.
Right, and it's just sugar and preservatives, and it gives me a stomach ache, so I can't even drink that. Okay, let me taste.
There you go, and red and green.
Beautiful, festive. Amazing.
Good.
I love it.
Good, good. Okay, so now that we did spicy, we're gonna go back to kind of citrusy sweet.
Okay.
So this is going to be a take on a mojito. But instead of using simple syrup again, which is lots of sugar, we are going to be using stevia.
Which has 0 calories.
Yes.
Perfect, and it's natural.
So a couple pieces of fresh squeezed lime. Again, just a little bit of mint. And we're just gonna give that, again, a quick muddle and top it with our stevia. Just 1 sugar packet's fine. Stevia packet. And add ice. And if I could have the rum, please.
The rum.
Thank you. Now, a lot of people think that white liquors are better for you than dark liquors, but that's not actually always necessarily true. This just means it was aged longer. It was aged in the barrels, so that's what gives it that color.
So interesting. I didn't even know that.
Yep, so it's actually not any worse for you than like a white liquor like a Bacardi or something like that. So about 1.5 ounces of that.
Okay.
And then we are going to do pomegranate juice. Okay. Pomegranate's perfect for this time of
and
year,
healthy,
of course.
And healthy.
And red and seasonal.
You're gonna have the rum, you gotta have something healthy.
There we go. So about 1 ounce of that. And then we're going to top it off with our Pellegrino. Again, cuts those calories and adds the perfect
Because you
level.
don't need to use more alcohol or fruit juice if you use the Pellegrino. Really
and
good.
just give it a quick little stir. Garnish it with a lime.
That looks amazing.
And I like to actually take some fresh pomegranate seeds and just kind of scrape them in there. And that way, kind of they're floating around, and it's so pretty when you look down from the top and see the pomegranate seeds floating in there.
That's beautiful. And again, you can make this as a virgin.
Definitely,
right? Okay.
definitely. Just leave out the rum and add a little more Pellegrino, and it is delicious. It's like a mint sparkling mojito.
I have to tell you, they're all amazing, but I think that one's my favorite.
It's good.
I love it. The problem is, they taste so good, you can't even taste the alcohol at all.
I know. But like we said, you can definitely make these as a non-alcoholic version. So.
And we need to stress that you need to drink responsibly. Be responsible when you drink. And these are so good. The problem is that you can probably drink a lot and not know that, you know, you're just down 2 cocktails. So please drink responsibly. And again, they are good as virgin drinks as well. We thank you so much for joining us at Taylor Time. We're so happy that you came, and I hope you come back and visit us and have more stories in the future.
Anytime.
Merry Christmas from Taylor Time to you and your family. Have a great day.